All right, we're live. All right, we're live. Crispy, what's up, my dude? Knuckle draggers. What is happening? Wow, you can see that gray hair like super vividly right there. See that? Why is it standing out so much? I can't wait till I have like a full gray beard. That's going to be awesome. So I have a major issue. It's really not an issue. But I want to get your guys' opinion. Ryan, what's up, dude? Be Shady, brand new, Ward. Good to see you guys. So there's a knife dropping tomorrow. It's a GEC. I know some people are not slip joint fans, but I've been really wanting a GEC recently. I don't know, something just came over me. And there's a GEC dropping tomorrow at Traditional Pocket Knives, and I can't afford to buy it, but I really want it. And this specific pattern will probably not drop again for another year or two. What should I do? Should I sell a knife, or just, stay strong and don't buy it? Don't buy anything. What's up, Robert J? No echoes. Yay! I know. So I was supposed to go in Rochambeau's live last night, but I came in and there was a bunch of echo. So I left, and then apparently that didn't fix it. But I tried to join back up again, and I was sitting there waiting for like 5 minutes. And I guess he didn't see that I was there and forgot to let me in or something. So I just left. But that's fine. It's all good. Joe's here too. Hey, man. Good to see you, bud. Buddy boy. So the title, Cutting Competition. I have an idea. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so let me start this way. As you know, I have a lot of cut test videos. I have exactly 58 cut test videos. So I've done cut tests with 58 knives. I want to do a top 5 contest. So we'll decide on the top 5 best cutters out of these 58 knives. Or it could be something I haven't tested yet, and then I could just test it before we do this. But I wanted to pick a top 5 and then have them battle it out and see which is the number 1 best cutter. That sounds fun to me, at least. I can already kind of say possibly if there's a very good chance one of the TRMs is going to win. Just because, I've done the cut test. I know how they cut. But it would be like a more elaborate points system. So we'd probably do similar to the same cutting test we always do, but I would have to assign a score for each of the tests, like a 1 through 10 score. And maybe we'll add a few different cut tests to include. If you guys can think of any really good ones you think should be in there, we can add a few. And at the end, we'll add up the points and see which one is the best cutter. Aberdeen Blades, good to see you, man. So I want to do that. I think it'd be fun. What do you guys think? Any ideas for cut tests that should be included? I'm still trying to find a good kind of rope. I don't like the rope that I got. The nylon stuff I don't like. It's too easy to cut through. It's like any knife can do it, pretty much. The polypropylene stuff I used to use is great, but it's really tough on the knives, like in a good way. But they also scratch. They put scratches in the blades. I mean, if it's my knife, I don't care that much. Maybe I'll use that stuff if I'm testing one of my knives. If it's a loner, maybe we'll do like the soft stuff. I don't know. Hey, Colin's here. What's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Actually, I kind of like that idea. I think I should get some of that polypropylene rope again. Forged in fire tests. That'd be fun, dude. They've got some great tests, but their tests are like designed to possibly break the knife, and I don't want to break my knives. Hemp rope is tough as hell. That's a good idea. Yeah. I wonder hemp rope. Does like Home Depot have that stuff? Pizza operator. What's up, man? I'm sure a lot of you guys watched Forged in Fire, right? What do you guys think of the new host? Because it used to be this guy, Will Willis. He had like darker curly hair. He wore like really tight shirts and pants. You could like see his dick most of the time, his dick outline. And now they have this other guy. He's a blonde guy with a beard, and I like him way better. Gosh, Will Willis, he was fine, but he said the same shit each and every episode. He would say the same things in the same intonation. It was like they just copy and pasted his voice into each episode. It got so annoying to me. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? He would do this one thing after the round was over. He would go like, let's see, how was it? He would go, "This round of the competition is over," and he would say it that exact same way every time. Oh God, I like the new guy. He's more like loosey goosey. Like he doesn't stick to the script. Marcel's here. What's up, dude? There's a spin-off show from Forge and Fire called what's it called? It's like a professional chopping show. He did the Matthew thing. All right. Yeah, he did. You're right. Yeah, he did do that. Granny, what's up, man? But there's this other Forged. It's called like, I can't remember. It's like called Blade Masters or some shit. But it's like a professional chopping show. You know, they have like professional choppers, where they go through a course and they have to cut through the course. Basically, there's like, obstacles that they have to cut through to continue. And that show cracks me up, dude, because sometimes you'll get like this. A lot of times you'll get like this white guy that's really into like I don't know, Japanese, like the art of the katana, and he's wearing like a gi, and he has like this katana, and he just he does like the bows and everything, and then he goes through the course and just absolutely sucks ass, like, because the katana is not a good chopper. It's light, it's supposed to be a fast, slicer. It's not a chopper. He just sucked ass. He made it like through a couple of the obstacles. But most of the contestants have like these massive choppers. Like I don't know if there's probably, well, no, I guess there's not a length limit because the guy had a katana. But most of them have like choppers that are like this wide. They're like this wide and like around this long. Knife or Death, that's what it's called. Yes, that's what it's called. It's entertaining. It's more funny than entertaining. Um, it's pretty great. It's pretty fucking great. Yeah, you do. You really need to watch it, and it's hilarious because they have like this guy that has to inspect their weapon before they compete, before they go and compete. So they walk into this little side room, and there's a guy waiting there. he's like the blade tester. He has like one of those rolled up mats right there next to him. What are those called? Tatami. Something. It's like tatami mats or something like that. Um, hey man, first live new subscriber. Awesome. Welcome, buddy. Dan's here too. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Dan. Dan the man. So they have this blade tester that they have to walk in this room and show they have to present their blade to this tester, and he's going to inspect it, make sure it's fit for being in the competition. And a lot of these guys make their own choppers. They're bladesmiths who make their own stuff. You don't have to make your own to compete, but a lot of them do. So these guys walk in with their homemade choppers, and they do this kind of thing where they present him with the weapon. They go like this and they bow, and he takes it. He whips it around. He's like testing it. He's like, all right, and then shing, he chops the mat, and most of them go through pretty easy. And then he's looking at it. It's like, you may compete, and he hands it back to him. It cracks me up. He was the British dude that won 3 times. Which guy? The blade tester guy? Travis W. Let me look that up. Forge and Fire. Travis W. Yeah, it looks like it is him from the thumbnail at least. What's up, Richard? Yeah, it is him. Yeah. I didn't know he was a British guy. But yeah, it's a hilarious show. And it's funny. One of the hardest things that they have to cut through is the meat. Like they'll hang up like a full chicken and like a fish and some other meat. At least for the few episodes that I watched, the fish was actually the hardest thing that was really tripping him up. I've never chopped through a fish, but it seems like you really have to make sure you're coming at it straight on. Like if you're kind of cockeyed either direction, you're not going through it. Maybe it's the scales, or just the fact that it's meat. I don't know, but a lot of people fuck up, and usually they're rushing too. Like, it's like halfway through the competition, and they want to get to the end. It is timed, and that is a factor, but it's not all of it. So they're kind of rushing, and they get to the chicken, and they'll pause for like a couple seconds, and then just go for it. And every time, after they're interviewing him afterwards, they're like, man, I should have taken my time with the chicken. I rushed it. I rushed the chicken, man. So if I ever compete, I'm taking my time with the chicken. Absolutely. What's up, Cretan? You should do a smaller course scale. I would love that, dude. That'd be so much fun. I could set it up in the backyard. I do have a fairly large backyard. Hang up some meat. They chop into a block of ice, which I can't do with the folder, but I don't know. That'd be fun. Knife or death. I wonder, will I get striked if I pull up an episode right now and I just rewatch it really quick or watch part of it, just so I can show you what I'm talking about? I think I can play that, right? I want to find the samurai guy. Let's see, knife or death. Samurai. Knife or death. Machete. Do. What's everyone flipping tonight? I'm messing around with my walnut. This thing's pretty fun, man. One thing I don't really like is it's kind of weird that they kind of took off an angle there at the tip. Come on, focus. Focus. See right there, they took an angle off the tip. It's not like straight down. They angled it back, which is really weird. I don't know why they did that. It makes it not be as good of a, drag cutter. I might grind that. I might grind this face down to get rid of that. But it's fun, man. The other problem is if you front flip it too hard, it does that and it doesn't lock up. It hits the stop pin and then bounces back. But it's a fidget toy. This is not a real knife. I mean, it can cut, but this is really a fidget toy. Honestly, though, if you're looking for like an actual double detent knife, I would go with the mini sheepdog. It's a better actual knife, and it is just as fun. Stroking the Best Tech Showdown. Best Tech Showdown. What is that? Let's look it up. Best Tech Showdown. Oh, it's a Todd Knife and Tool one. Nice. I really need one of those Todd Knife and Tool Best Techs. I love that. I love that they look. How many is there? There's this one. There's the Roxy, right? And what are the other ones? I can't remember. Brian Brown Raptor. Hell yeah. Sweet. Copper TRM Neutron. Dude, jealous. Jealous. Kaiser Fighter and ABW Model 1 V6. Very nice. Very nice. Nightshade, baby. Fuck yeah. Smock. Ugliest knife of the year 2023. Which one? The Nixie. Yeah, that's another one. Best Tech Nixie. Yeah. So is there 3 or is there more? There's the Nixie. Man, they all look good. I really do like all of them. Not the EDC. I get home and grab the Echo. It's my fidget toy. I gotta say, man, the Echo is unbelievably fidgety. I honestly grab that a lot more than any of my other knives if I'm just like sitting down and watching something. and I want to play, I usually grab the Echo. Neutron and Para 3 Lightweight S90V. Hell yeah. With AWT. A-dubs. Viper Storm. That sounds cool. Is that another best tech or is that something else? Viper Storm. Viper Storm. No, that's something else. It's a Hinderer design? The malware. I've never seen this before. This is the Viper Knives Hinderer Storm Flipper. I have never seen this. I guess it's a Hinderer design? Yeah, look right there. Huh. I didn't even know this existed. $214. M390 3.1 inch blade. Black G10 and titanium liners. Made in Italy. That's pretty cool. I like that. The malware. Ooh, that's a skinny boy. Do all of them have choke up spots? It seems like it. And then the Roxy. Right? Or wait, why is it not coming up? Is it something else? Oh, Roxy 3? You have to put the 3? Oh, it's no, there's no Y. Okay. Roxy. Oh, the Roxy is a Wii. Okay. Yeah, that's got to be one of my favorites. Either that one or, gosh, I don't know. The Nixie was really sick. Shaman with LMAX blade. Hell yeah. Sick. Carrix 2. I really like that one too. Really like that one. Jason just got it actually and was telling me about it. He was saying it's really nice. Uploaded a short today, my one and only video a few days ago. I was able to make the Echo ring. Really? What did you do? Just open it a certain way, or did you adjust something, or what? Best Tech Shodan. Is that the one? That's the one you would pick? It is pretty fucking sick, dude. I really like that blade shape. That might be one of the best blade shapes, you know, because it's like, I mean, it's like a Spyderco blade. It's like a Mannix blade, really. You know, if you were just looking at just the edge, you know, with the tip being low like that, it's almost like a sheep's foot, but it's just pointy, you know? It's like I guess you could call that just a really low drop point or a leaf-shaped blade, I guess, or I don't know, you probably couldn't call it a sheep's foot, but it performs like a sheep's foot, you know? But you still have the point if you need to stab things. That's why the Mannix blade is so good. I will have all Todd Knife and Tool designs. Those would be a really good thing to collect because there's not that many of them and they're attainable. It would be really good to, it'd be fun to collect all those. Do you guys have any collections of knives, like all the knives in a certain category or like maker or anything like that? think the only thing I have a collection of is my Ohio River Jacks. I have the 3 blade shapes. I don't think I have a full collection of anything else. I guess I have these 2 black and white G Mascus pyrites. The Warncliffe and the Drop Point. I guess that's a set. Oh, now it wants to focus. Motherfucker. Tyrann was dropping a tie with a Shadow tie skills. I don't know. Are they? I didn't hear that. I heard somebody mention something about TRM raising their prices after seeing Metal Complex's video, but that's not true because Diener just ordered one the other day. He paid the same thing that I paid. Collection of natives, best knives of all time. Yeah, that's a really good one too, because there's a lot of flavors of the native. I've actually thought about, well, no. I thought about collecting natives, but I don't think I would now. But I do really want to get a G10 native, and a few others as well. It really is one of the most perfect EDC knives, for sure. Creighton's got 4 bag lighters, fake carbon fiber Kanto, Rafira button lock, and a full copper. Yeah, that's a good set right there. Absolutely. You've got the G Mascus in red, nice. You should get the Best Tech Skirmish in the same scales. Best Tech Skirmish? What is that? Do they make it in the G Mascus, or what are you talking about? Best Tech Skirmish. Oh, that's pretty wild. I don't know if I've seen that one. I'll pull it up here in a second. Let's see. Yeah, that's a wild blade. Jeez. That's a yeah. That's like a sheep's foot that it looked like someone grabbed the tip and like stretched it out a little bit. That's kind of neat. What's up, Kevy Kev? The Crewware G10 native from Knife Center. Do they really have a G10 Crewware native? Shit. They make it in this. Oh, okay. With the black and white G Mascus? That'd be kind of cool. I want to look at this native. Yeah. Discontinued. What the hell? What about this one? Do they only have blacked out left? Let me see. I don't really want blacked out. What am I talking about? I can't afford a knife right now anyways. Oh, there it is. Oh no, that's S30V. Yeah, they might only have the blacked out 182 right there. And I think that's it for those. S110V? Shit. This one's awesome too. This is the one Jason has. I think Colin, you have this one too, right? The contoured carbon fiber in S90V. Or no, fluted carbon fiber. That's fucking badass. Yeah, I guess they only have it in blacked out. Marbled carbon fiber LMAX PM3. Oh yeah, that's very nice. 805 lightweight though is probably the simplest, easiest disassembly and maintenance of any folder. It is very, very easy. Very easy. There's just not really much going on in there. There's the back spring. It's like pressed into this little spot so it doesn't go flying out anywhere. And there's not even any washers, is there? I mean, is there one washer on one side? I can't remember. There's either no washers or one washer. And yeah, it goes back together super well. Creative cookware is cheaper than S30V. Is it really? Hang on. Let's see. Oh, yeah. By $7. That's weird. Why would they do that? Really? Congratulations, buddy. What did you get? That's an exciting day right there. The only LMAX I have is the Fat Carbon and LMAX Kaiser Towser K. They had the Towser K and LMAX? I had no idea. Someone was telling me about a crazy Spyderco. You know, I love it when I hear about a Spyderco that I didn't know existed. And it seems like it happens fairly often. It's pretty crazy. That's another reason I love Spyderco, is they have like a ton of older models that maybe they don't make them anymore, but you can still find them sometimes. And it's just cool to see new ones pop up you've never seen. But this is one called the T-Mag, I believe. T-Mag? I don't know. But it uses a magnet. It's almost like a double detent, but it uses a rare earth magnet. It's not a super sexy knife, but it's a cool concept. You got a Manix 2 and G10 and S3V. Oh, hell yeah. Very cool, man. The Manix is incredible. Definitely one of the best Spydercos. Congratulations, buddy. I need to put a serrated back in rotation, so I got a bird for 35. That's a great option. Yeah. I've only owned one bird, and it was the it was like the Delica sized one. And or wait, no. I think it was one step down. I think it was dragonfly sized. I ended up giving it to my mom because she was looking for a backpacking knife, and she liked that one. But it felt great, man. Honestly, the quality felt pretty much the same as like my lightweight Native 5, you know? Same kind of, snappy backlock. What's the blade steel that they use on those? You swap the spring. Oh, cool. Where'd you get the spring at? You just got a T-Mag? No way. Where'd you find it? You didn't get it new, right? They don't make it. I don't think. How is it? How does it work? Is it like a double detent thing, or is it like lighter than that? Or just tell us about it. That's so random. Got to check out the Spyderco Amalgam. Nice, dude. Big badass knife, not much of a deep pen, but it feels like it can handle anything. Yeah, that is a badass knife for sure. Where was that? Was it like a buddy or a knife store or what? Oh, cool. So you just ordered a spring that was the same size and popped it in there? I thought about doing that, but I put the ceramic ball in mine, and it took like a week or so for the ball to break in, which is weird. Like when I first put the ball in, it didn't feel quite right. But now it's like absolute drop shot, really nice. I have never had a Mannix drop shot like this. Usually, at least the ones I've had, you kind of have to do a little bit of a wrist flick down, you know. I have all the Spyderco. I need a Shaman, Yojimbo 2, and a Smog. Now it's just time to work on blinging them out. Yes, sir. Another reason I love Spyderco is you can highly customize them. Found the PM2 I lost last week. Oh, hell yeah. Nice, man. Where was it? Bird uses 8CR13. Okay. Yeah. The skiff bearings and the Mannix. No, the Mannix is on washers, which is pretty surprising to have this good action on washers. Okay, here we go. Found it on Blade Forums. Very random indeed. It's a weird knife. There's a magnet basically where the stop pin usually is. Huh. So the blade is attracted to it when it's both open and closed. It serves as the detent on the lock. It's pretty weak as opposed to detent and lock. More of a novelty, honestly, but it's cool. Okay, that's kind of what I was expecting. Because there's no way that it could hold it like that well, like a detent would. Did it have I can't remember. Did it have a choke up spot so it wouldn't close on your finger? Yeah, it does. So that's good. If you were choked up, it wouldn't close on your finger. But yeah, it does kind of look like a novelty thing, but it's cool to have. I would totally buy one too if I found one. Got a bunch of crap to do before bed. Catch you later. Right on, buddy. Thanks for popping in. See you in the next one. Anywhere to get contoured titanium for Spyderco besides Flytanium? I don't know about contoured. Yeah, I don't know about contoured. They might. I can't think of any. I mean, it's, they're not heavily contoured. They're. You're talking about the Flytanium's crossfade version, right? It's way weaker than a D10 ball would be. It reminds me of a pair 3 in terms of strive and ergos. Okay. It looks like it has a nice hollow grind. I strap the washers on my knives, make them nice and buttery. Yeah, I do the same. Not on all my washer knives, but if I'm having an issue with, like, I want it to be smoother, I will do that. It seems to help for sure. Rapes Garage, Tech for Scales. Do they have contoured titanium? Let us see. RGT Scales titanium. PM2, right? Or no, you didn't say. What knife is it? Yeah, I'm just seeing flat ones. I bought scales from them before, and I really liked them. So if they don't have to be contoured, these are nice. You can select the finish too, which is cool. And the pattern. It'll bump the price up though if you get a pattern, but the patterns are really cool. Those are nice. Damn. Those are fucking sick. Yeah, the only collector Spyderco I have is the police from the early 90s. This thing's pretty sick. Full stainless steel. Look at that beast. That's how Spydercos used to look. A lot different. You can see the patent information on the clip too. Pretty crazy. This is how they got their start. It's crazy how your standards change over time. The knife community standards change. Nowadays, this would never fly as a good design. It's not that comfortable. Not a slicey blade at all. Really heavy. Not reversible pocket clip. Training day, yeah. Hell yeah. I think you can still get this. It's a new version, but you can still get it. And it's in VG10 now, I believe. This one is in ATS 55, which I had never heard of. Focus on me now, camera, please. Thank you. Spend more modding a Spyderco than the knife cost is the problem. Yeah, it depends how far you go. Yeah, you definitely can easily, for sure. On the Manix, I've kept it pretty light. I got the titanium ball cage lock from Titanium. This is a blue one. I got the lanyard tube in blue as well, and then an MXG clip, and that's it. I think it looks pretty good. Eventually, I'll probably get AWT scales for this, though. The first model of the police was actually called the Pig. Was it really? That's funny. Gosh, it's so nice to have all of my knives right here in one place. You guys saw my video on the case today? Holy shit, it's awesome. And I'm starting to learn like exactly where each knife is. So I just boop, got it. AWT on the Manix, cuts the weight by 1/3. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I forgot their liner deletes. I still have a bad taste in my mouth from that experience with rock scale. I think that's why I haven't changed the scales on it yet. I bought some nice titanium scales for my Manix from Rock Scale Design, and the ball cage was rattly. Like the opening that they had milled in there for the ball cage was like too big or something. And every time I would go to grab it, it would rattle around. And when you move the knife around, you could hear it rattling. And I emailed them and said, hey, this is the problem. They said, take apart the knife again and put it back together, which I did multiple times. And eventually I just said, hey, I'd like a refund, please. And they gave it to me, but they didn't pay for my shipping back. AWT scales are pricey. Yeah, they're not cheap. How much are they? Let me see. AWT. I think they're like 90. 85, yeah. It's not awful, but yeah. Yeah. It's not cheap. I do like their colors, though. I don't know which one I would get. I like the blue. But he has an original police model too. Nice. Very, very nice. So, yeah. Oh! Thinking of the winter storm, fat carbon scales for the smuck. That'd be fucking cool, dude. Those are pricey. But it would look really good. Really good. I've never bought fat carbon scales. Not because I don't like it, but I just never have for some reason. They're expensive, and I guess I haven't gotten a knife that I really wanted to put them on. I don't know if anybody saw my short earlier about putting the thumb stud on the Chavez. I was considering drilling a hole and putting a thumb stud on my Redemption kickstop. Heavily considering it. In fact, I almost did. But I didn't. And I am so glad I didn't. Because, check this out. I even got the thumb stud from Chavez. So it would be a legit Chavez stud. But I was looking at this. I was looking at this thumb stud and I was thinking, I wonder if I could just clamp it on right there in that little groove just to kind of see how it would feel with the thumb stud, right? So that's what I did. I screwed it down in this little notch right here. I tightened it down. And I tried to flick it. I can't get it open. This detent is so fucking strong. Because you have so much leverage with this flipper tab, they had to put a real strong detent on here so that it still felt good to flip, you know? The detent is so strong, I can't thumb flick this. I can't even get it out. I seriously, I can't budge it. If I move it down, let's try moving it down to the next one. And that's where I was going to put the thumb stud. So holy shit. That would have been bad. Put it closer to the tip. I know. Down here, I can get it. But it would have looked weird to put the thumb stud that low, and it would have been covering up the logo. So I wouldn't have put it that low. But having it that low, I can get it. It's still very stiff and it hurts my thumb, but I can get it. Also, the other thing, this flipper tab comes around and hits your finger. So there's a lot of issues going on here. And a lot of reasons I'm really happy I didn't drill that hole. It's just not good. It's not meant to have thumb studs. It's just not. So that's not happening. But I still do want to cut in a sharpening choil here. And I cannot figure out why people are saying that you shouldn't do it. Because if you keep an eye on this flat spot right here and you close the knife and you watch how it interacts with the flipper tab and you watch it all the way around, there's nothing that comes in contact with that area. There's nothing that even comes close to it, so it doesn't need like any kind of clearance or anything like that. So I can't figure out why no one's cutting and sharpening choils on this. Am I missing something? I saw a Way of Knife put in a sharpening choil on one of these for somebody, but they went over the flat part. They put it up here, which looked really fucking bad. But why are they not? Why is nobody putting a sharpening choil right there? Can anyone answer me that? It makes the knife ugly. Having a choil? Not to me. There is a special way to open the redemptions via thumbstuds. You own a regular shot. Yeah, I do. I own a scapegoat. I'm telling you, it's not because I'm putting pressure on the lock bar. It's nothing. It's just very strong detent on here. But that's fine. I just thought I would like to have a thumbstud on here, but I don't need one. It's fine. A sharpening choil, though, I would really like. I know it's a flat spot that you can choke up on, but I feel close enough right here, honestly. I'm fine right here. Drill a hole. Where? Just wherever? Then you know you have to push up, not out. Yeah. Yeah, I tried all the ways. I tried going out, I tried going up, I tried going kind of this way. And yeah, it was just too strong. Knife needs to lose a few grams. It is very heavy. It is super, super heavy. But I like it. I like it like that. If you could put a kickstop on any of your knives, what would you put it on? I think this kickstop should be like, well, I don't know. I wish he would like open up a service where you could send in a knife and he would install a kickstop onto it for you. How cool would that be? JK, that'd be pretty sick. So yeah, I have a full set of Chavez hardware if anyone needs something. They did send it to me for free, which is very cool. Kickstop Arius. Yeah, that'd be dope. Speaking of the Arius, the mini Arius looks pretty fucking badass. I honestly think if I were to buy an Arius, I'd probably buy the mini one. The full size one is big. It's bigger than the knockoff Arius, the Kubi Titius. It's a little bit bigger than this, but it's right around the same size. And this is a big knife. It doesn't really look that big, which was kind of, when I was holding it today, I was like, it didn't seem that big. But then I held up my hinderer next to it, and I was like, holy shit, yeah, this is a pretty big knife. It's actually a little bit longer than the hinderer and wider, like way wider. The hinderer looks tiny compared to that. Isn't that weird? But anyways, I think like an Arius, but a little bit smaller would be really, really sick. A kickstop Penguin Plus, that'd be a very good platform for that, I guess. Thick looking. It's wide this way, but it's not really that wide this way. The hinderer is much wider that way. Well, not much, but it is. It's honestly a very comfortable knife. I ended up enlarging the sharpening choil on mine so I could choke up really comfortably. This is a pretty stick buy for $95. Textured titanium. Great detent. This thing sounds gnarly. I mean, I can't believe it's $95. It's contoured titanium, textured. 14C, 28N blade steel. I think it looks pretty good, man. Wish they would have made the Mini around 7.5 to 7.75. It's the size of a pyrite. Is it? The pyrite's a good size. But yeah, a little bigger would be good too. Pyrite size, huh? I don't know. I do like the pyrite size. It's a great size. How big is the blade on the Mini areas? Yep, it's still available, folks, if anyone wants one. I ordered this one from Knife Global. Is that where you got yours too, Aaron? It's an overseas distributor, but I got it like really fast. It didn't even take a week for me to get this. $95. Very good purchase. Really good. Considering doing a flipper delete too. I don't know yet. I think that'd be pretty sick. Kubi Direct, free shipping. It took 3 days. Damn, that was faster than me. Impressed with Kubi's premium stuff a lot. Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of the stuff looks great. This is the only one that I have personally tried though. The Titius. Louis got a new knife yesterday. What did you get, man? Oh, the Griffin. Nice. How do you like it? Or has it not arrived yet? And there's a bunch of colors too. This is the like seafoam green one, but there's like flamed tie. There is a blue, or purple, maybe one more. Won a couple knives. What did you win? How come everybody be winning knives and I'm not? Every time I pick up this Ganzo FH12, I always forget. Even I just handled this during my collection video, but I just picked it up right now, and look at this, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is like one of the best actions on any of my knives. Absolutely rock solid lockup. And like, what the hell? How did they do that? Can I get it without? Yeah. The Griffin is a fidget monster. Only complaint is I would like a stronger detent. Sweet. Well, that's pretty good news. It's a good looking knife for sure. Ouch. I just don't like this design though. I don't like the like straight back kind of blades. I wonder if I could modify this. Probably could, like, chop it down or something. A Caladan, nice. Did you win a Caladan or what? Fidget Monster is the mini sheepdog double D10. Scares the wife, yeah. I'm sure she's tired of hearing the click clack. Yeah, that's a super fun one. Oh, you got a Bradford Guardian 3. Nice. First fixed blade. Sweet, dude. Which one did you get? Which blade steel? I've got one too, and I actually turned it into a sheep's foot. Here's mine. Guardian 3, but I chopped off the tip and made a sheep's foot out of it. I like it. I like it a little bit better. Actually, a lot better with in this form. It's a great knife, dude. They do such a good stonewash. I'm looking forward to trying my new tumbling media that I bought. For stonewashing, I've always used I just had a bunch of rocks from my yard in my rock tumbler, but I actually bought like actual ceramic media to put in there. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping it kind of evens out my my stonewashing. It should. What do you think about the new titanium Kershaw, the Iridian? Looks like a Maverick. I don't know which one's better. Is it titanium or aluminum? $690. That's the one I have too. Yeah, that's the same one I have. N690. The N690 is pretty good on that thing, man. They do a good job with it. That thing stays sharp for a pretty long time. I was really happy with it. I love their sheath too. It's such an excellent sheath. It really is. It actually fits my my own personal custom fixed blade too. This is the fixed blade that I made, and it actually fits mine in there perfectly. So if I want to carry mine, I just stick it in there. It's really a good sheath. I carry it right here on my belt, like here's my belt buckle. It's right here. So when I want to draw it, I just bam, cut, bam. You know, when you're bend over or sit down, it doesn't get in the way. It's perfect. If you're talking about the Kershaw, I think you are. I actually handled it, and it really didn't feel that good to me. Let me pull it up though, make sure I'm talking about the same one. Are you talking about this one right here? This is aluminum, not titanium. Unless you're talking about a different one I don't know about. But I did handle this one right here, and it didn't feel very good. It felt gritty. The axis lock felt like not very polished and rough. You know, not much of a detent. It just, the whole thing felt very cheap and just not finished. You know? So I don't know. It does kind of look like the Maverick though. I see what you're saying. It's on their website only. Is it this knife though, but just in titanium or what? That's the Kershaw Iridium. The new one's on the Kershaw site. It is the iridium though, just in titanium. Yeah, maybe that one feels better. I don't know. I've handled the aluminum one. That's all. It actually won. That knife won Best Buy at Blade Show, which I don't know. I really didn't agree with many of the awards given out at all. Let's look at them actually. Let's look at the awards that were given out at the Blade Show. Does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds good. The best American-made knife of the year is going to piss you off. Let me just say that right now. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. 2023 Knife of the Year Awards. Who's it gonna be? I wish I knew who was on the panel for this because they are not a good. Knife of the Year is the Giant Mouse GMX. It looks pretty sick. It's an integral. I haven't tried it, but it does look really nice. I would like to try this knife. But yeah, that one Knife of the Year. American-made Knife of the Year. Benchmade Narrows. American-made Knife of the Year. Well, there you go. Benchmade paid for this award. How the fuck is this the best American-made Knife of the Year? No fucking way. No way, dude. This is garbage. This is garbage. The imported knife of the year, the Rosecraft Blades Clinch River Swayback. I haven't tried it. It looks great. I've thought about ordering it, and I probably will at some point. I really like it. It's a swayback slip joint with a choke up spot. That's my jam. Most innovative knife of the year, buck. It's a buck for most innovative knife. The 590 paradigm. I think it's a sliding bolster automatic, like the ProTech Magic. So it's kind of a rip off of that. You still want one? Love skinny. Can't be too rich or too thin. Yeah, yeah. Whatever floats your boat. Skinny knives are not comfortable. They're not. It's not comfortable to grip onto. I tried it. I tried the narrows. It's not comfortable. Sure, it's skinny, but I don't need skinny. Who's saying our knives are too thick? I'm not. I don't think most people are. But yeah, there's some people. So I don't know. Most innovative American knife. Who knows? Most innovative imported knife is the Mazarin W Lock, and I've never seen this. I should look it up, but it sounds cool. It sounds like they have an interesting locking mechanism on there. I can kind of see a little thing poking out right there, which is probably something to do with it. We'll look that up afterward. Best manufacturing quality. Now look at this atrocious mess. Look at this mess. Sure, yeah, it's very intricate and beautiful, but this is too much. This is too much on this knife. They need to, I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's very nice, but I don't know. There is something. There is such a thing as too much bling. I think this looks bad. If it would have just this middle part with like maybe no color, just like plain tie with these engravings, that would look pretty badass. And then maybe not the flame anno on the lock side. I don't know. It just seems a little over excessive. Best collaboration. This one, hell yeah. This I'm stoked about. This is the Wii knife with GTC called the Solid. This is using Gustavo Cecchini. I think it's Gustavo. Yeah, I don't know. Using Cecchini's SLT or SL yeah, SLT, I think. It's a spring-loaded flipper tab, and it looks really cool. I'm probably going to try to buy this if I can afford it. Backpackers count every gram, so uncomfortable grip makes for easy carry. Yeah, but you can get much more comfortable knives that are just as light, you know? Like a Spyderco lightweight fucking whatchamacallit? What's the bigger one? Bigger than the Delica. Endura. Get a lightweight Endura in K390. That's going to be so much better. That way it looks weird. Yeah, it's definitely I think it looks good, but yeah, it's definitely a weird one for sure. Best investor collector, Shirogorov Mini Quantum. I don't know what that means really. Best investor collector. That looks really cool though. Look at that milling pattern. That's fucking sick, dude. One of these days, I'll own a Shiro. Best kitchen knife, who cares? It's MKM. The best buy, the Iridium. I don't know about that. I mean, it is $65, which is pretty good for an aluminum handle, and I think D2 or maybe 14C, one of the two. It's okay. It's definitely okay. I'd rather have the Civivi Cubit though for 60. Same, both have aluminum handles. The Cubit's going to be way better cutter though. Knife accessory of the year, the Worksharp Professional Precision Adjust. And that's it. That's the end. Limited. Yeah, I figured it was. I just think aesthetically it looks like it was too much. But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's not hard to do or it's not beautiful. I think it's very cool. Yeah, dozens of engravings, plain scale versions. Yeah, I know. At the knife show I went to, they had a couple fancy ones. Not this fancy, but fancy. And yeah, I picked them up and handled them. They're really, really stiff, which I'm sure that's how they are when you first get them. They're on washers. It's kind of like a Chris Reeve where they're not meant to be drop sheddy or anything. They're just like really hard use, Chris Reeve-ish kind of knives. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna look up this one. The Macerin W lock. What is this? A video. Cool. All right. Is it like a shark lock thing? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Well, there you go. Looks like pretty much like one of the Snex locks. There's probably something different going on inside, but from the outside, it's the same. I wonder how the detent feels on it. Like if they can get a crispy one. I don't know. Harsey with the BGM hollow. Yeah, that'd be badass. On 4 of them, definitely needs to be broken in, stiff out of the box. I cheat loosen the pivot and going to glide. Okay. So over time, they get kind of, buttery. I'm noticing that with the Atom. This is a washer knife, and when I first got it, it wouldn't drop at all to my thumb like that, and now it does. Not like real fast or anything, but it will. And it still won't drop. Like, I still have to use my finger. But I don't care. I don't need it to drop shut. It honestly feels really good to just glide it shut with your thumb. It's nice. It's really nice. Hey, Richard, new member. Hell yeah. What's up, the hood? Thanks, buddy. Welcome to the members. I can't remember if you were you ever gifted a membership? Have you been a member before? I don't know. I can't remember. But you probably know how it works. You get the access to the members only videos every weekend. You get the get to use the emojis. What's up, Bob? We're about to wrap up, buddy, but you made it. The hypersonic, yeah, I did see that. That is also a Cecchini design, but it doesn't have the spring-loaded flipper. It looks pretty cool. Just renewed. Awesome, man. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate that. That is very cool. Richard's been around for a while. He's been watching since towards the beginning. Well, let's wrap it on up, folks. I'm going to think about the cutting competition. Think about which knives should be in the top 5. What should be in the contest. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for the cutting, or what knives should be on it. Right now, I'm thinking the best knives that I've tested so far are both TRMs, but I don't think I'm going to enter both of them. I'll just enter one of them. So it'll probably be the Shadow. TRM Shadow, Vosteed Nightshade, Kunwu Pulsar. What else has done really well? The Cubit, maybe? The Cubit's going to do really good. That might be actually a pretty tough contest. TRM Shadow, Nightshade, Pulsar, Cubit. Manix 2? That might be good. Manix 2 and 15V? Or the Warncliffe Delica. Ooh, shit. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That's a really good one, too. Fuck. Which one should we take out, then? Should it be... Okay, should we take out the Manix and put in the Delica? Shadow, Nightshade, Pulsar, Delica, and Cubit. Is that a good top 5? The Manix 2 would do really good, though. But the Delica is spicier. No, I do not have a Yojimbo. I've actually never even tried a Yojimbo. Put the Opinel in there. Watch the Opinel win everything. Bob's saying Mannix too. That's so tough. I don't want to have two Spydercos in there, so it's gonna be the Mannix or the Wharncliffe Delica. I'll have to think about that one. Yeah, I do want to get a Yojimbo eventually. I will eventually. Yeah, I'll think about it. I think that's a good first set though to think about. Shadow Night. Do you guys think the Nightshade should be in it? It is a really good cutter, but it's probably the worst blade steel out of the group, and that is going to affect things. Delica, Pyrite Warning, and Echo. Pyrite Warning is a really good cutter too, and well, the Echo too. Yeah, I don't know. Because we do have to keep it kind of fair as far as edge retention, right? I want them to all have really good edge retention so that it'll be more fair, you know. I don't know about putting the Nightshade up against the 15V Mannix in a cutting test. If this was in 15V2, that would be a fucking showdown. Do them all. Do a fucking 10-hour-long video. Bob's saying 15V. Yeah, I'll have some 15V in there. It'll be the Mannix. Well, fuck, I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. I'll think about it. I don't know. We'll have to think about. I need to think about the Nightshade too. I don't know if it should be up against better blade steels. See, well, if we're doing that, then the Cubit's only 14C. Can you imagine Nightshade in 15V? Oh my god, I know, dude. If they would make this in like a premium version again, because they used to make one in copper, like a copper bolster. I don't know what blade steel they were using, but yeah, this in like 15V would be fucking amazing. Do a bracket against each other and narrow it down. Yeah, I could do that. That would take so long, though. BGM Shaman Regrind gets it down to 10 to 12,000s. It's pretty fucking tempting. I do need to send a knife back to another knife to BGM. Delica versus Mannix, Pyrite, and Echo. That would be a good one. Yeah. It's YouTube, nothing but time and content. Well, we're talking about my time that I have. And it's not a whole lot. All right, well, that's a good starting place. That's it, folks. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you on the Saturday morning live stream. And what else? Tomorrow, I think tomorrow there's another Kaiser unboxing in the morning. And then after that, oh yeah. So I bought 3 Kaisers in the sale. The first one was the walnut. You guys saw that. Tomorrow will be the next Kaiser. And then I think, Sunday will be the last Kaiser that I bought. And let me tell you, the last Kaiser that I bought is massive. It is an older, Kaiser. That's full titanium. and it is a monster knife. I fucking love it. So you got that to look forward to. All right, you guys are great. I love ya. See you next time.